Hi everyone! So excited! We have a new farm today. The Tileman farm. Because we're going to be playing the Tileman challenge. I hope this music is not that loud in the game. It's very loud. For the mod, the link to the mod is in the description. And when you start, you have all kinds of options that you want to pick out before you start your farm. We've already done that. We're opting for the default tiered experience, and tons of information, lots of customization is possible. And yeah, what is this? All the tiles around us are locked. In order to open them, we need to use our tile tool, and you can see we have free bonus tiles right now. I'm going to use a hotkey and lock those so we do not spend them. I do not want to spend them. I want to buy cheap 5 gold tiles, and in order to get out of bed, we need to buy a tile. There you go. Easy peasy. Moving right along. There's no variation in the start here. You want to get out of your bed. You want to get out the door. You want to reach your parsnips. And yeah. Let's see. You can't actually click off this tile tool. You need to either use a hotkey or scroll off. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Grab our parsnips. Oh, I'm so excited to play. And then here you go. In order to get out the door, you need to buy more tiles. Now this start, I don't think you can start any other way. A couple things you want to get to is you want to get to your mailbox because people send you things, and you want to get to your shipping bin because the only way off the farm is to buy your way off, and once you deplete your money, you need to get more. So we're going to do that. There are the initial debris that spawned actually makes it so those tiles are free. So anytime that we can go into a line and take advantage of some debris, we're going to do that. So now if we have a tree here, and I want to be careful swinging the scythe that we don't chop that down. Oh, we have worms too. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use our tool instead of our scythe here. And has anyone played this? I linked the mod in the description. We're using the reworked variety by Ray Elite. There was a few iterations of this mod a couple years ago. Evolution played it. Cat played it. But this one is those mods reworked, and it also incorporates a lot of nice stuff. There's a dashboard, and you can get all kinds of statistics about the game, your tiles. But one of the neat things about this is you have bonus tiles, and you get them for doing things like meeting the villagers. We scroll down here, getting level 10 in your skills, and that sort of thing. So yeah, very interesting stuff. One of the milestones that we have that's within reach is if we have 1,000 gold cash on hand, we'll get 5 bonus tiles. And you noticed at the top of this, if you meet the villagers, they'll also give you a bonus tile. There's like 28 villagers. So we could get like 28 bonus tiles if we're able to get to the Egg Festival by the 13th of spring. In order to do that, we're going to have to buy our way past the bus stop and into town. So that is our goal. But really, by the end of the spring, we want to reach Pierre's. We'll see what happens. So with that in mind, as tempting as it is to clear out a whole bunch of space on the farm, we're trying to be very careful with the tiles we buy, so we can have as much money available to us to get through the bus stop as possible. So there you go. That's the game plan. Now, what do we want to do? We can make money. We can sell things. We have our parsnips to plant, and we want to be able to get to our water. And we don't want to chop down this tree. And we do want to chop down this tree. So I think this is the line we're going to take to get to the water. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles we're going to spend. And you'll see that our tiles have gone up to 50 gold. That's how much they're going to cost now. So I'm going to use the hotkey to unlock our bonus tiles. And now we can spend them. We bought the very first cheap 5 gold tiles. But now we're willing to splash out a little bit and use our free bonus tiles. And up here you'll see they're going down here. So we'll keep going down. Again, we're being very careful not to cut down that tree. And we're probably going to cut down this tree even though we might not be able to get this wood because it's going to fall this way. But we'll still get the foraging experience, which we want to do in order to get tree seeds. But first, let's make it to the water. Okay, there we go. Now we have access to the water. We can plant our crops right here. So that's very good. And now we don't want to buy any more tiles on the farm because we have everything we need. We have we don't have the mailbox. Let's buy the mailbox. Okay, there we go. We can get to the mailbox, we can get to the shipping bin, our bed, and the water. And now we'll clean up and see what else we get. Let's see. Worms? Oh, this is very nice. If we plant these, we're going to run the risk of getting crows, but I think it might be worth it. To get that little bit of extra money, I think it's totally worth it. Now I'm looking around, there's no trees, so we're gonna go swing our scythe here, see what we get. No mixed seeds. Should be safe to swing it over here. Maybe here. And if we're facing this direction, it should be good. Let's use a tool to get this one. Okay, cool. We have some things on the diagonals we can grab. Can we get anything on this one? There we go. A stone. And that might be the limit of our debris. If we can get rid of this grass, we want to. Because we prefer debris to spawn. Okay. And now let's see. Oh, well, we might be able to get some of this. Some of that tree if we could chop it down. Some of the wood from the tree. Well, I mean, we lost some, but we got some. Let's try and go up to the top here to see if we can get any. No. Okay. And now what? Hey, Ray. Or Ray Ray. Ray Ray is the creator of this mod. Well, he iterated on it. His Discord and a link to the Nexus mod is in the description if anyone else wants to play. I do recommend it. I played it this weekend. I didn't play as much as I wanted to because reasons. Okay, we'll just go here. I'm wondering if we scythe this down, if we'll be able to get the rice. I am playing a very gentle, medium difficulty setting, the default tiered setting, which is very forgiving. It is very forgiving. There is the classic version ramps up a lot quicker, and this is the medium difficulty. which again can ramp up. Like you can change it to like hard and pain levels. But I thought for streaming, if we could make a little bit of progress, a little bit of progress by the end of the season would be good. And I think it's balanced pretty well. Like you can make progress in a few seasons instead of needing like a year to get off the farm. Okay, there we go. We have our crops planted. Space is at a premium. We have 15 wood. Everybody who knows, who plays Stardew Valley, knows that it takes 50 wood to make a chest. But money, we also want to make money. So all of these things are up for grabs if we need money or space. We'll sell our resources. But we're going to try and hang on to them as long as possible. We could relax and go to bed and wait for our parsnips to grow up. But we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is, one, we'll use up our 4 free tiles. Oh, there's debris right there too. Nice. Level 1 foraging is a big goal of ours, so we could get tree seeds. And we can buy our way off the farm, or we can hang on to our money and wait until we have 1,000 gold, and that will give us some free tiles, which I think we're going to do. So yeah, we could go to bed, but we're not going to. We're going to dig for clay. Anyone who has watched any Stardew know that clay is pretty valuable. It's 20 gold each. So 3 clumps of clay will buy us a tile at this stage because, oh, we still have a bonus tile. Let's get off the farm. Because our tiles cost 50 gold each. So for every 3 clay that we find, it advances us a tile. And we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 30 tiles. 30 tiles by the 13th would get us to the festival. And if we go to our dashboard and we look at our goals, you can see we could get free bonus tiles for meeting all of these people at the festival, which would help us to get to Pierre's. And if we have 1,000 gold on hand, we'll get 5 free tiles, which will advance us to the town. So what our days are going to look like from here on out is just using up our energy, hoping for some clay. Oh, this is probably like a bad. Let's go back on the farm. And we'll just dig for clay here. That is the goal. I think we can make it. We have... They're only 50 gold a tile. And we're going to get like 500 gold from this. 500 gold plus say 300 gold. That's 800. What is that? How many tiles is 800 gold? It's pretty good, right? If not, that's fine too. And there's our energy. We have a few more tiles we could do. But this is going to be our life. Our first mini goal is reach 1,000 gold. And we have 0 clay to show for it. So we're not off to an auspicious start here. We'll get our mail. It is going to be a while, Willie. Has any debris expanded? Not really. Okay, so we're just watering and then digging. We gotta make that money. Feel like we should be able to get that sap. We probably have a tile's worth of resources we could buy right here. But we're not going to because resources are precious. Unless it'll get us to the festival, then anything goes. And yeah, we'll just dig for clay on the farm, I guess. Right here will be our clay spot. Maybe it is ambitious getting to town. I feel like I've usually had some clay to sell by now. Yes, the 500 gold for the thing. Oh, there we go. That's 20 gold. 2 more, and that buys us a tile. So exciting. I've never been so excited to get a lump of clay. I guess you could probably do like a thing of 8, but just 3 just seems nice. You don't have to move. Oh, that's 2. It's 40 gold we earned today. And there we go. We just bought a tile. Oh. We're starting to feel exhausted. Let's use... No energy unwasted. There we go. 80 gold today. We're rich. Yeah, I think it probably averages out to like a couple pieces a day. Right? 4 today, 0 yesterday. But at 50 gold a tile, like, we can make some progress with this. Which is, I think that the tiered is really well balanced to start with, I think. It feels like it to me, anyway. We go, no debris. And, yeah, back to our spots. Gotta make that money. Off to a good start. At least we're not going to get skunked today, right? And already we're up to 355 gold. We'll probably get around 500 gold for our parsnips, so that is almost 1,000 gold right there. And that 1,000 gold is 5 free tiles. I like the classic too. I think the tiered is really nice to start off with, in that you can get to town and have other things to do besides clay farm. But I think it's a little bit too generous after you get to town. I think I can't remember. I wrote down what each tier, how long it lasts. I think this 50 gold lasts 100 tiles. And then 250 gold a tile lasts up until 500. I think that 500 is just a little bit too generous. But I think this is the best start. I really like this start. Because I don't want to spend the whole year on the farm before we get enough money to leave. It's very therapeutic and relaxing, though. Even if you wanted to be all gung-ho, you really can't. You just sit here and dig in the dirt, make mud pies. and 2, 4, 6, maybe one more. Womp womp. One piece. That's still fine. We're making progress. It was a good day's work, Honeywell. Yeah, 1,500. Thanks. Thanks for doing the math. 1,500 gold to get to town. But don't forget, if we get 1,000 gold, not if, when we get 1,000 gold, we get 5 free tiles. So really, we only have 25 to town, right? It didn't have the easy, medium, hard presets. Yeah, this is very customizable. I just went for the default tiered experience, and that way you get an idea of what it's like. But I think it is very approachable and a good start. I also think like the painful levels are good fun too, but that's just not something I want to stream. I just like playing games. I have no particular talent for entertaining people, and I don't know that I have any stories to blather on about for 3 years on the farm as we earn money clay by clay. Not a very auspicious day. I usually clay farm on the bus stop, and for some reason, I'm sure it's just in my head. Oh, there we go. The game knew to start giving up a piece of clay. The most I've ever had was 7 pieces of clay in a day. It was a very exciting day. We do. Ray, why don't you tell us the other mod that you're working on? I have Ray's Discord linked in the description if you're not a member. Go check it out. He's working on 2 other mods too. The Stardew Homeless Challenge sounds like it could be fun and something we might want to do. Excited for that. But happy to be playing this one right now. I forced myself to stop playing so I wouldn't be spoiled. So this is good. Day 5? Do we have parsnips? We do. Oh, so much money. Oh, and good, this tree is the next stage, so we can't slice it down now. So we could actually see if we could get that weed over there. Yay, 1 fiber. We're rich. Oh, I think, do we get bonus tiles for this too? We get 100 gold for getting started. 2 bonus tiles. Oh, and once we sell this, I bet we're gonna get 500. We're gonna get 1,000 gold today. In a normal game, you would want to hang on to these things, but space is at a premium, and there is no way we're getting to the community center anytime soon. You might want to keep these to befriend Pam, but no. Everything must go. And yeah, now we're just waiting for 1,000 gold and then we can start buying tiles. Until then, we're gonna assume the position over here. The Homeless Challenge is a complete rework. It has a lot of story elements as well as focusing on power struggle between Linus and Joja. Linus becomes your mentor and asks you for help to save nature. Oh, very creative too. How did that happen? Did I just break a rock? I was trying to read chat, so I wasn't paying any attention. Okay, go faster, Honeywell. Yes, exactly, Oblivion. We can get more parsnips next year. Or the year after that, or the year after that. I set this up with Remix Community Center, which typically, in my experience, the Remix Community Center is usually easier. The minecarts are harder to complete, but the Community Center itself is easier. But there is the added not knowing what you'll get. So I thought that bit of surprise would make getting to the Wizard and the Community Center more fun, just so we could see our bundles. So we went with Remixed. There's no way we're getting to the Community Center this stream, but yeah, you know. Thinking of the future. You had to purchase it from Joja? Our one piece of clay today. Two. Maybe we can get one more? No. A 40 gold day. Let's see if we get that 5 bonus tiles. We did. That little sound effect was it. And we're also level 1 farming, which we know. Our parsnips 525 gold. A little bit of money from clay farming. Seven free bonus tiles. Let's go. And we got those 5 bonus tiles. And yeah. Let's start using up those tiles. There's no reason... What is the next goal? The next money goal is well out of our reach, I think. Oh, look at that. I would love that artifact spot. I don't think we can get to it, though. 10,000 gold is the next mile. We also get a mile, 5 free tiles once we buy 100 tiles. Yes. But I think if you just started out playing without having like a practice run, you might have been tempted to clear a little bit too much farm space. And if you did that, yeah, you probably wouldn't have had so much great progress. I pre-gamed this a little bit. And... Oh, and we can still have it. Can we get to those worms? Okay, we want to start cutting into this path. This way, because there's forage that spawns along here, and then if we meet any villagers, this would be a better path. I guess we just wasted a tile, which we maybe didn't want to do. We have so much! And we're gonna get the furnace recipe. I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep that copper though. Did we make it to town already? Guys, we might be buying strawberries this year. I cannot believe we're already so close to town. It's only the 6th of spring. I guess I must have, you know... Yeah, we, after playing this weekend, I had a little bit of a strat, but I didn't know it'd be so successful. We are absolutely gonna get to town. What do we need? 100? 200 gold. That is 10 clay. We have like 6 days to get 10 clay. There's one. And we can sell this copper ore, which I think we might have to. Because I don't think we're going to have the inventory space to keep that. But we'll see. We will put that in the like to keep pile, but it might have to go. I say we only need 10 clay, and we might be buying strawberries, but I might be getting ahead of myself at 1 clay a day. What do they call that? Like, counting your chickens before they hatch? We're not there yet. I think, like, buying strawberries is just like a stretch goal for us. That was not in the plans at all. The only thing that I wanted to do is get those bonus tiles in order to help us get to Pierre's so we could buy summer seeds, is what I was thinking. But strawberries, that is such good money if we can get some. So yeah, very exciting stuff, that. What do we got? I can't see how many. I think maybe 6 we might have. Let's go into the farm so we can see 6. Here's a thing. I don't know if... I know off the farm that the soil gets reset, but I don't know if the artifact spots get run first or after that. So like if we till up all of the bus stop ground, does that mean that no artifacts will have a chance to spawn? So that's why I'm kind of trying to only use a small section, is because I would like artifacts, but I'm not sure. No one has gotten strawberries first year? Okay, we need 100 gold. 100 gold to get some strawberries and be the first. Clint? Does this count as meeting you? I would guess not. Usually I would skip the cutscenes, but, you know, just something new. Well, alright. That is very good. It is going to be a while before we can do anything with this furnace recipe. But it's very good to have. Excited about that. And the cutscenes are handled really well too. As soon as the cutscene ends, you'll be popped back in your house. I never had rice shoots before. How much are these worth? Oh, so exciting. And we got all the rice. 5 rice out of those 4. We're doing so good, guys. I'm tempted just to sell this copper, but it probably doesn't sell for much anyway. Okay, there we go. 50 gold. Let's go buy a tile and get digging. So good. We planted the rice, and that unmilled rice is what we got back after we just harvested it. So the only thing else we could do with that is put that unmilled rice in a mill to make rice. But yeah, that's not happening. So we just sold it. We'll see how much money we get for those. Oh, 5 gold each? Okay, so we definitely, if we were to buy the copper ore, it would cost us 75 gold each. So if we could hang on to it, I'd like to. We already planted it. We got rice shoots, which grew into that unmilled rice. We just harvested it. A 2 clay day. I'm waiting for another 7 clay day, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Adding up, that's 1 whole tile. And how many tiles do we need? 1? This looks like a free one to me. 2, 3. 3 more tiles. Actually, there might only be 2 more we need. I think we're getting town tomorrow. I think we are working on strawberry money after tomorrow. Hey, LDZ! It is so good to see you. Would it be the same without you? Lately, pretty much I just play Stardew lately, but I do play, I've been streaming Stardew. Just because it's easy to stream. We are having amazing luck. I think we're going to make it to town on the 8th of spring. Which is just nice, and we got 150 gold for the rice. 30 each. Very good to start off at. 210 gold. We're working on strawberry money. Guys, we're gonna have strawberries. So exciting. $210 gold. We could actually start meeting people before the festival. We could meet people and get bonus tiles. Maybe we'll be on our way to Pierre's. We're in town. This is amazing. The 8th of spring. And we have 100 gold left. So we absolutely... We are not going to buy any more tiles. We are saving our money for strawberry seeds. Spring 1. I don't know if that means that maybe we picked a maybe our setting was a little too easy for us. We are not new Stardew Valley players, so maybe it was just a little too easy. But I'm not gonna complain. Alizi, have you ever played the Tileman Challenge or watched anyone else? I know a couple years ago when this mod first came out, the first iteration of it, Emma played, and I think Captain Canadia played too. We can try paying later, exactly. One strawberry seed in the bag. When I met the villagers, I did get bonus tiles, so I'm hoping we still do. Because we still have, let's go look. We can get to town. Oh, okay. Well, we're doing the cutscene, right? We can get to town. But just getting to town doesn't do much for us. And here, that's nice. So it'll pop you right back in any cutscene. It'll pop you back to where you were. So that's nice. But our real goal is to get to Pierre's so we can buy seeds to make money from farming. So that is still a while away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what, 10, 20, 30. I don't know, maybe 40, 50 tiles away? I was able to get bonus tiles from meeting people, so... but of course that happened in fall for the Stardew Valley Fair. And then once I realized that you got all of those tiles from meeting people, I decided getting there before the Egg Festival would be a good idea. Okay, we tried. 2, 4, 6. It was only 1 clay today, but that's fine. Here's the question. Do we sell some of our resources for strawberry seeds? I'm thinking probably not. And yeah, nothing going on the farm. Just taking a look around here. Like maybe if we bought one of these tiles, or this tile would be nice to buy. But that's later. The festival maps are open. It's an option. You can have them locked, but we did not do that. By default on the medium setting, they are not open. Oh, or we can just go ahead and open up G to get the dashboard. And there's the statistics. We have 53 tiles unlocked. Very good. 9% of the bus stop, I guess. Goals, feed. Here's our milestones. The config, though. Like, you can do... Messing with any of this stuff now, will this mess up my game in any way, right? Like, I can just cancel out of all this, right? Core buying rules, is that? You could lock the festival tiles right here. You can adjust the refund button. You can undo bought tiles. So if I bought a tile, I could undo that and I would get 75% of my gold back. There's lots of options here. You can have a fog of war. Let's see, what else do we have on here? The pricing. Like, we went to the default tiered, so these are our prices, which I put in the description, which is, like, kind of easier to read. Don't click save and it'll be okay. Okay. So all of this is customizable. And the overlays, you can change those. The presets. Lots of customizable stuff here. But again, we just went with the default. And And here are the mods that I have installed. Those are in the description too. These are just quality of life stuff. Nothing that makes the game easier. So there you go. Yeah, I think having the festivals locked would absolutely up the difficulty. Like, how do you even do the egg hunt, right? Like, you... I don't think you could. Did we not get any clay today? I think we're gonna have to stop. Let's just untill whatever ground we can, because we're not making any money this way. So this way we'll get more chance to get some clay. And now we'll go back to... That's 2. Oh. I never played the RuneScape. I played RuneScape years and years ago. We got a last minute clay. Very good. 60 gold. And we have 10 gold worth of stuff, so we're getting at least 2 strawberry seeds. We're gonna be rich. The original Tileman was way too easy, I think. It was like 1 or 2 gold a tile, and people just plowed through, like, straight to town, got seeds, cleared off their farm. So even though this is not as hard, what we're playing right now is not as hard as it was, as it can be, it is still very much more of a challenge than the original. Absolutely, we were taking the cat. Holly, welcome home. It'll be a very long time before you get a drink of water, but it's fine. You're a survivor, I know. Holly, come back. We'll meet Holly another day. Back to the clay mines. And again, we're gonna untill all this. The reason why I was not doing this is because I don't know how the overnight works. If it clears the soil and then tries to place artifact spots, or if it looks at the save first and won't see any available spots. So, but I think it's more important to get strawberry money, so we're trying to give us the best chance we have of getting more clay. Yeah, it was, the originals were definitely bugged. I remember Cat playing it, and he wouldn't save his progress, so when he went back to play, it wasn't saved. And he had to fix the mod in order to play it, so a rework was definitely in order. Well, I'm very glad you did release it. I'm having I saw it almost as soon as you put it out, but I didn't have a chance to play it until this weekend, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I had to force myself to stop playing in order to keep it fresh since I knew I was going to stream it. And we get 3 strawberry seeds. I think that's what we're working on. Two more in the box. Four. And back to it. Well, I guess we can force science this way the overnight clear works. If we happen to get an artifact spot, we'll know for sure. You gotta, whatever's fun for you. Like, new stuff is always good. I know when I was modding The Sims, once I kind of figured out the challenge of it, I was ready to move on to something else. There we go. 250. Oh. There you go. We're rich. Last day. Last day to make egg money. Well, let's just go for him. Oh. We will absolutely be selling 10 gold worth of resources if we don't get any clay today. Isn't it funny how that works out? And that is it. We have 3 strawberry seeds. We can even fertilize 2 of them. Stupendous progress. And I don't think we are going to get... Whoops. 6. Womp womp. Okay. This is going to be what? Well, we'll have 3 strawberries. We're not going to sell any of our resources. That'd be foolish, I think. Because I'm not even sure if we could get to 4. 3 is good enough, more than we expected. Hey y'all. Where are we gonna put, let's beat back some of this grass, because other resources might be able to spawn. So let's get all this. Usually this would be good because it would protect our crops. But in this case... And where are we gonna put those crops? I guess we'll put them right here. So, let's water these 2 tiles. Fertilizer. Is there any way we could lose our strawberries there? Maybe we want to do... I'm thinking when... Well, that stump is there. Okay, we'll do these 3. We should be able to get them. Surely. Surely we're not going to lose our strawberry. I'm going to do these 3 across. Just out of an abundance of caution. We're going to put our strawberries there. And then that way, if they fall below, we can come down here, so we should be able to get them. That's what I'm thinking. And we'll fertilize 2. And it'll be dark when we come home to plant them, so let's make sure there's no mistakes. By winter? I think we can absolutely be fishing by winter. And if we couldn't fish by winter, I think winter clay farming is pretty good anyway. Can we use up some energy before the festival? How long do we have? Because this is our first mini goal. Getting to the festival by the 13th is going to give us a big boost, but we're still not at Pierre's yet. And we want to get to Pierre's in order to farm this summer instead of clay farming. Let's go. So we... Oh, wait. Shoot. We need room for strawberry seeds. Oh, did we have until 1 or 3? Oh, I was afraid we would lose time. And you know what? I don't think we have room for a hat. We're going for broke on strawberries. Compare this to a normal playthrough. This is very slow. Even if it's fast progress for a Tileman challenge, it's still slow. Do we even do the egg festival if we can't? If we can't get the hat, what would they do with the hat? We had until 2? Oh. We definitely messed up then. We should have finished clay farming and then brought the... And then brought the clay that we got to the shipping bin. Lily, did I talk to you? I did. Well, maybe we'll do it and just see what happens for science, right? Linus, did we say hi to you? I'm not paying any attention. Let's go get Pierre. Oh, that is true. Now there we go. That is everybody met. Don't touch anything. Okay, Pierre. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. I would like all your strawberries, Pierre. And I guess we should do the egg hunt and just see what happens. Like Eldeezy said, the worst that could happen is it would go into the lost and found. That's fine. It's been so long since I played an egg festival without a speed boost. I hope we can win. We're so used to Archipelago. I'm working on it. Thanks. Don't get hung up. Should get all the eggs. Abigail, it's mine. Don't get any ideas. I don't remember the route I used to take. So I guess we're just running around blindly. Vincent, did you just give up? I understand, it's not fair. I think that's enough, right? 12? Yeah, fiberwish should be the first to go, I think. You're right. And will it let us open our thing to put it on? Oh man. I would rather have fiber than this hat. us our fiber. 27 free bonus tiles. Do you see that? That is the power of the Egg Festival. That is gonna get us so far along towards Pierre's. It's not gonna do it. I don't think it's enough to get us there. But it's not nothing. Excellent. LDZ, go to pun jail right now. Do not pass go. I don't know that I like playing after dark. I also thought about, I think the forest farm with mobs enabled would probably be a good start. That or the beach farm would probably be a better start than the standard farm. But I didn't want to think about it, so I just went with standard. Five. There we go. I'm so excited. Plus an extra. We can actually buy one too. We have 28 tiles. Let's see how close we get to Pierre. Holly? Would you like a hat, Holly? I love it. There you go. Enjoy. We should hop to it. Your pun was so good I didn't get it. Okay, I love it when a plan comes together. We do need a bigger backpack. 3 crops! I'm so impressed with ourselves right now. We're like doing the farming stuff. Okay, let's see how far we can get into town. The space that we left. The remembrance of our fiber there. Don't care at all. Hilarious. Okay, I think we're gonna go along this fence right here because we might be able to get some of that fiber. So that is where we want to start. It's free. Free is for me. I love it when a plan comes together here. Free, 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 free. Now this is where it gets a little trickier. If we go down here and this line right here, we get a lot of villagers path up this way. But if we go down here and across here, a couple forage spawns are in this area. So do we want to be neat and tidy and meet villagers, or do we want to cut into the grass to see if maybe we get a forageable? I'm torn. Neat and tidy is important, but getting some forage spawns, I don't know. I think maybe we'll go for forage. I think. You vote for forage? You're right. It might be optimistic, but who got to the Egg Festival and had planted 3 strawberries? We did. We are like, we're pros at this. And then we want to keep going on this line to get to Pierre's. I wonder if we can shake this bush here. We might be able to get some berries off of that. Can we actually shake it or just use the scythe? No, just use the scythe. Okay, 6 more. Almost to the bulletin board. And we can buy one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 if we cut this corner. Plus 9. 15 and 9 is what? 24? I think we need 24 more tiles. Which is how much gold? Though if we get a forge item, but not the route, we'd be killing ourselves saying it. You are right. There's George. We can almost talk to people. 1,200 gold. I was going to say that's all clay, but that's not true. We have 3 strawberry plants. What are strawberries worth? 120 each? 1, 2, 3, 6. So we have like 700 gold waiting for us in strawberries. So we need to make half of that in clay. That's right, Clay. You know what you need to do. And if we can do that, we'll be farming this summer instead of solely clay farming. And if we can start farming, we can buy our way to the beach, and then this winter we can be fishing. But I don't know how that would all play out. I did not make it to winter. And we don't have a price increase on our tiles until after tile 100. So, really, we're gonna make it pretty far, I think. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. Now we're not gonna have as much energy tomorrow. Womp womp. So greedy, Honeywell. I think just as important as getting to Pierre's is probably getting enough wood for a chest, right? It feels weird to not have any inventory space. Do we wait for this tree to grow up, to sprout some more seeds before cutting it down? The game heard that we needed wood. Let's give it some room to put a seed down. So we can get another tree before that one grows. That doesn't work that way anymore. They patched it. Leaving a stump used to give, would still spawn seeds, but that doesn't work anymore. So, and we don't have one foraging yet. So we can't even shake this for trees. We have a light day's work. Because, yeah, reasons. Yeah, I was pretty upset about it because that was my strat before, was to cut down the trees and leave the stumps and you'd get tons of tree seeds. Well, even if it's a half a day's work here, we still have enough for a tile tomorrow. So, that's progress. Oh. and starting on our second. It was a short day, but a good one. The tree saplings can be up to 3 tiles away. As soon as we get another tree seed from that one, we'll cut that down. Oh, and we have one already. Beautiful. I said we'd cut it down as soon as we got a tree seed, right? So let's do that. I don't know that this is gonna fall the way we want it to, but getting foraging experience is important too. So even if we don't get this wood, just the experience would be good for us. Oh, and it did fall the way we wanted it to. Perfect. Can we get some of this? All of it? 33. Great, Pierre. And as soon as this one grows up, we might be having enough for a chest. It really has been good. We started with the plan, but we got lucky with that rice. That artifact spot. That was lucky. But I think it makes up for it. We've been unlucky with clay. I've had up to 7 pieces of clay in a day, and I don't think we've had more than, what, 3 or 4 this run? So that has been a little unfortunate. 2/3 of a chest. Oh, we didn't go buy. We will buy our tile afterwards. After we've exhausted ourselves. And that is another tile. 2. Yeah, I think 2 or 3 is probably average too. Yes, it was very memorable. Funny how something just as dumb as digging in the dirt here, but can still be entertaining. We are up to 3. Is this going to be a good day? Not if I keep messing up. Let's see if we can make it a stupendous day. Yeah, there's... Oh, did we go into town? Do we have a bush? I almost forgot. Is this a salmonberry bush? And if it is... Do you think we might be able to get a salmonberry with the scythe? Okay, let's buy our tile. Boom. We'll be back tomorrow. Oh. That's what... Oh, it's Tuesday. Hey, Emily. It's gonna be a while before we can make friends. I mean, we don't have anything to gift. Yeah, for sure we'll check daily. And if we run into anybody, we'll be sure to be neighborly. But I don't think it's worth staying up to, like, stand on a square in town yet to see if we can meet people. Chat them up. I don't think we're ready for friends yet. Okay, let's go buy our tile and check for forageables. So exciting. Do good things, tree, and let's beat back this grass. Whatever we can. Just so there's more room for other stuff. This is still very tempting, but all of this could actually spread to spots we can get it at. There should be friendship decay. I don't think the mod changes it. Yeah, there is friendship decay. Nothing turns it off. One spot. One spot, no forage. It's too early for anyone to be out. I'm eyeing that fiber, like we could get a piece of fiber, maybe a mixed seed. Maybe during the summer, assuming we can make it to Pierre's and we start growing hot peppers, we could make it a goal to start befriending Mayor Lewis, because he loves hot peppers. So that would probably be a good thing. And with friendship, he sends you gold in the mail, so he's actually a pretty good person to befriend. For easy difficulty, I think that would be a fair decision. Anyone who sets this to easy, I mean, I assume they want an easy game. But I wouldn't do it for the standard, like the default medium. Well, if the thing of it is, we'd have to spend, what, 20 or 30 tiles to get to the tea room in order to get the recipe? And I don't think that would be worth it. One, we can't even get the forageables to craft them in the first place. So, probably not a good use of our tiles. And even if it's a reasonable price, like at 50 gold, I mean, for a few thousand gold, we could probably get to the tea room. But for every tile we buy, it's pushing us towards more expensive tiles. Although the setting that we have is very generous. Even when the price goes up to 250 tile, we have 500 tiles at that price. Like, so it is, we can get pretty far in town, I think. Strawberries? It's Pam's birthday. Now would be a good time to bust out a parsnip. But I don't even think Pam goes to, unless the bus is repaired. She doesn't come down here. These forageables are mocking me by not spawning. One more? How are we doing here? 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 600 gold? 600 gold and we're in the door. Well, we do have remix bundles, so tea might be something we need to get. But I think the first order of business is just finding a source of money. So farming is good, and then fishing, because fishing allows us to work on the museum too, because you'll get geodes and stuff from fishing. So once we can fish, we can farm and fish, then I think it's time for like loftier goals. I love fishing because I love treasure chests. But then inventory is an issue. Lots of possibilities. Well, I guess we'll just have to take it one step at a time. My first goal is to get to Pierre's. My second goal is to get to that tree by George's house for foraging experience and potential tree seeds once we get level 1 foraging. Oh, there we go. We pulled out one at the end. I think we'll probably want to play until it feels like a normal Stardew game. Right? Like, we want to be able to do all the things, don't we? I don't know if we want to go perfection. But, like, we want to get to the mines, we want to do the, you know, be able to fish, be able to, you know, move around freely. Well, I guess it's up to you guys too. Like, if no one is interested or watching this, you know, if people aren't liking it, I'm not gonna force it. I might just finish it off stream. But I am all in for at least a year, I think. But once the puzzle of it is born, I might lose interest. Unless everybody else is enjoying it too. Oh, we have a tile we can buy too. So close. Those strawberries are going to help a ton. That'll be a big 300 plus gold. For each harvest. And then we'll try the homeless. There was one other mod that I saw that I wanted to try, and yours went out because I had been wanting to try this one for months. But I also saw a new one that looked interesting. A Joja run with community center bundles, like Joja bundles. That looked interesting to me too. No, everything has to get sold. Even though it's a love gift for Maru and Demetrius, we can't save anything. Everything has to go, I think. Grow up, little tree. Yes, it'll probably be another 3 months before I get to look at that mod too. Just but that is on my radar. And we have 2 tiles we can buy today. Huge. And is it Shane's birthday today too? Our little patch of foraging area is mocking us. So close. Okay, let's get back to work. Oh, what a good start to the day. Very good start. Oh, that's a tile for tomorrow. We're already on the board. We are fast running out of spring, though. Like my tool is just not switching. Feel like how I blamed it on my tool and not me, like not hitting the buttons correctly. Like you do. Oh, do we have anything in this journal? Oh, well, we have a lot in this journal. A cauliflower? No. Oh, if we give someone a gift, that is 100 gold. That's 2 more tiles. Do we give someone something? A piece of fiber would come. Well, we could give somebody a piece of sap. We don't have anything that anyone would like. I find it doesn't even help though, but the problem isn't, it's that I'm not actually switching switching my tool. Like, oh, on the board for the next tile. 2, 4, let's not get greedy. Like, even with that, like, outline for where the tool is gonna hit, it still doesn't work any better. Like, I'll hit a wrong tile. So I just prefer not to have, like, the annoyance there. Oh, and a strawberry harvest? So good. Well, we got 1 quality strawberry. I'll water them. Oh, that is gonna be... I think we're gonna get in the door tomorrow. I think we are getting in the door.
Yes. Yes, a skill issue all around here. Okay. Boom. So close. So close.
When would be the day... Could we plant parsnips this spring? When do we have? They take 4 days to grow, so we'd have to be in there by the 24th. With money. I don't think we can do it. I don't think so. I think just getting some strawberries in the ground was a pretty major accomplishment. I don't think we can expect much better than that. Yes, just those few seeds, like, has helped the beginning of this run so much. Because now we might actually have a chance to save up a little bit of gold in order to buy summer seeds. I mean, because at 40 gold a day, like, that's not much for, let's use up our energy. And let's go give somebody a piece of sap. Not to be mean. It is something that we value, so somebody else in town could value it too. I mean, clearly we're hanging on to it. So we'll be generous and share that with somebody, and then we'll get 100 gold. I'm not sure if you get 2 free tiles as well, but just the 100 gold is tiles as well. So let's do that. It would be the 24th. They take 4 days to grow. I would like someone to come out. It's Sunday. Does anyone come through town on Sunday? Let's hang out. Oh, Jody. Jody, would you like a piece of sap, Jody? To feed your family? You hate that? I am so sorry. I did not know. I make fertilizer, and I thought since you made fertilizer, you'd enjoy that. So sorry. Won't happen again. Let's get our 100 gold.
2 tiles.
And no, that's 4 tiles. Jody, you hero. 4 tiles. Boom. 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 Oh my goodness. 250 gold gets us in the door. We just sold 3 strawberries. Plus 3 pieces of clay. We're rich. Just absolutely rich. Like, everything is just snowballing perfectly here. We also have copper ore. A tree waiting to grow. Also, one of the reasons we took 450 gold. Also, part of the reason we took the path that we did on the bus stop route was for the Green Rain Day. 2 trees spawn on that path. There's a tree that spawns right here when you have green rain, so we can access that tree. And then there is a tree that spawns right here, and we might buy a tile so we can get that tree. So we have 2 more trees. 470 gold. Amazing. We're in the door. Absolutely in the door. 1, 2, 3. Let's check out the community board. No flower dance. No Pierre or Emily's birthday gift, but that's okay. It's really kind of sad. What about the quest? Does anyone want any sap? We'll take this just so it goes away, but obviously. Now the next goal after we get to seeds is this tree right here and this trash can. It's locked. Pierre, what are you doing? We've bought 56 tiles. At 100 tiles, we get a nice little bonus boost. And at 10,000 gold. I wonder if any of those are worth saving up for. No, it's not. We want to spend all the money that we have on crops. And not worry about saving anything. Oh. Hi, Gus. Can we talk to you? Hey. Yeah, I know a lot about the people living here. Great. Okay. Have a nice day. Sometimes you hear too much. I understand. You're sharing a lot today. I get it. Carry on. Carry on. You're in the way. Gus is one of my favorite people, by the way. And we're in the door. Do, 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 do. We still need like 450 gold to get to the counter. We're not buying anything. We are not buying anything. She strolled in like she owns the place, but no. We did get a cheeky little cleared out spot here, but we like that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles, 450. So yeah, we're probably not planting parsnips today. Or this season. Like, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. Let's buy. Spend all of our money. This was the whole goal. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Our third harvest of strawberries, even if we get not one single piece of clay, we're gonna get to the counter. Yes. Yes, and if you don't like that you get a couple free tiles, just up your settings. I appreciate all the freebies. I like them. It's very good. Okay, let's get to buying. This is our strawberries are gonna buy our way to the counter. So all of the clay that we get, we're gonna use it to buy summer seeds, which is exciting. Unless we, don't get any money. Then it's kind of sad that we can buy seeds, we just have no money for them. Thanks for the seed money. You're right. Thank you. Every little bit helps. That's a tile that we can buy. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We're done. No, our crop of choice for summer is going to be hot peppers. It is a loved gift. They're only 40 gold each. It's a loved gift for Lewis and Shane. And there are 9 harvests. So it gives a lot of farming experience for a little bit of gold. So, hot peppers, and since they only cost 40 gold each, if we lose some to crows, assuming we ever get above 15 crops, it won't be that big of a deal. But if we water melons for 12 days and lose them to a crow, that will hurt. That would hurt. Flower dance tomorrow. Yeah, like blueberries in the summer would be the best. Because since we can't process melons, blueberries would be great. But if we lost a blueberry, that would be pretty devastating, because that would be so much money that we lost. But if we get a couple harvests out of a hot pepper before we lose it, it wouldn't be such a big deal. And we also have lightning too. So we kind of want to be mindful that we could lose our crops to lightning, and we could also lose them to crows. So cheap and plentiful with a lot of farming experience is what I think the play is for this first year. Or should we go for the most money? Do we go for blueberry plants if we can only buy a couple? No. No, for the reasons I just said. In fall, we can get a scarecrow from the fair. And keep in mind, once we start growing crops, we'll have more gold. We have our entire farm with lots of materials on it. We just can't access them yet. But we could absolutely buy tiles on our farm to get resources. Because we still have to go to the wizard in order to open up our CC. So buying tiles on our farm to get resources and make our way towards the wizard, it's not a waste of money at all. But I think fishing pole first. Crops and fishing pole. And then we do more. Hi Pierre, we're here to buy our tile. 200 gold. 200 gold. Yes, Lewis and Shane both love hot peppers, and I think Lewis is probably a good friendship target because he sends money in the mail. But we will play that by ear. Okay, there's another 100 gold. 5 clay day. That is pretty good, unless we forgot to sell some the other day. But that... Oh, let's cut back the grass. Maybe we can get these twigs to spawn some materials for us. No! Oh my goodness, I want to restart the day. Nope, we're not doing it. Our good luck is at an end. We babied that tree for so long. Okay, that was the very first really big mistake and things didn't go our way moment. I hate myself right now. It's so terrible. Well, it is what it is. Yes. Rip tree. You were a good idea. But 100 gold. It is kind of a brutal loss because that tree would have gotten us 17 wood, right? Which we would have gotten from that tree. Would have given us a chest. So it is a pretty big loss. It is what it is, though. Moving right along. I'm not thinking about that lost tree at all. I don't care about that stupid tree. It's fine. Back to the mines. We can't buy tiles, but I guess we could go look to see if any forage spawned in the town before we finish out our energy bar. No, they did not. No, not yet. But we do have a green rain coming in summer. Regardless of anything else we do, we are going to have two, well, at least we'll have one tree right here and another one over there potentially. So it's just a matter of time. Even without buying another tile to access a tree, we will have a tree in the summer. I think there is a couple targets because we are probably going to buy tiles straight down from our doorstep to the bottom of our farm, and that is going to put a lot of trees in our path, I think. And I guess it's probably not until we start fishing that space is going to be a real problem. Well, and I guess farming too, if we want to keep like peppers or something to give people. We have options though. We absolutely have options. Like I would probably buy right down here
And there's a tree. Do you see there's an acorn seed right there? Like if we bought straight down from this doorstep, we have an acorn right there. We have this maple seed. We have this pine tree. And then there's, like, I'm sure, like, this oak right here is in our path too. And maybe if we bought over this way. We're not there yet, but we have trees if we want them. Okay. Hey. No, Holly, don't move. I wanted to talk to you. It's going to be a banner day for Holly. She's going to get water and we petted her. Oh, and another harvest. Boom. Oh, just regular. Just regular, but that's fine. That is 360 gold. That's the start of our seed money. And we're on the board already? And I will be right back. Sorry about that. I should have left the game time running, and then we could have went and bought tiles. No, I'm not sure. I guess it depends on how many we can buy.
Like, peppers for gifts are probably one of our lowest priorities. Maybe we just save any gold quality peppers for spring. For next spring. And that way we could start off the year giving Lewis and Shane a gold quality loved gift on their birthday. And then take it from there. Because friendship decay is a thing. So maybe it's too early to start working on friendships. I haven't really thought about it. We would have to come... I don't know how often the Lewis comes to town during summer. And what do we have? 100 gold? Boom. Boom. Another 100 gold. Come here, Abigail. Come say hi. Hi. The valley looks more interesting in the rain, don't you think? I guess perhaps. Oh, excuse me. Let me get out of your way. I'll see you tomorrow, Pierre. Maybe. No, we only have... Did we sell strawberries today? I can't remember. But we have 60 gold, so... Yeah, we'll have to think about this. We have to think about it. Like, friendships are probably the lowest tier of return. So I don't know how much time we want to spend on that. Or if... Holly! Such a good day for you. Let's go to sleep. But it just feels like if we have love gifts for them, it would be good to make friends, right? Maybe they could send us some pepper poppers, some gold. Very good. 2 days in a row, Holly. 430 gold. We're rich, guys. We're absolutely rich. Only 100 of that needs to get us to Rip Tree. I was so careful. So we need 100 gold to get to the counter. That leaves us 330 gold for seeds. That would be like, what, 4 blueberries or 4 melons? I really think hot peppers are the way to go. Because we could buy successions of hot peppers. Like, because they have so many harvests, what is it, like 8 harvests each? I mean, like a hot pepper that has 7 harvests or 6 harvests is still good value. Yeah, so like we could buy 8 pepper seeds and then a couple days later buy as many as we can afford from clay farming. And then a couple days later buy some more, and we could still get like a pretty big crop of pepper seeds. Even if they're not all going to have 8 harvests. I think 6 harvests is still pretty good. Because the pepper plant costs 40 for the seed, but each pepper plant itself, each pepper sells for 40. So as long as we get 1 harvest out of it, we break even. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's leave ourselves a little room to swing the tool.
So maybe we'll buy pepper seeds up until... If we planted pepper seeds on the 2nd, and then bought and planted more seeds on the 5th, and then bought more seeds and planted on the 8th, all of them would mature on the 13th. And we would have 5 more harvests for all of those plants. We will see. We'll have to see. Borrow fresh parsnips? I wish, Evelyn. I wish. Next year. Let's do it. We were 2 days too late to plant some spring crops this year. And that's it. How do you like us now? We won. We won the game. And nothing we can do here. So I think we just build up money. How much money can we get before it's time to buy seeds? No, we wanna give them a good long while to grow. So I think we'll do 3 rounds and consider it a win that we get at least 5 harvests from them. So we will buy peppers up until the 8th. We'll buy peppers up until the 8th, and then after that we'll start using our money to buy tiles or to get to the trash cans and our fishing rod, I think. Because we're not going to make a lot of money on peppers. Like that's just giving us farming experience, really. What we want to do is get to our fishing rod. And we also want to get to like the trash cans so we can start looting the trash cans. Maybe getting some seeds from that one tree in town. How many would we have to target that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 tiles. What is that? 600 gold? That would give us 2 new sources of things to do each day. We could shake that tree for tree seeds, or use it to harvest moss off of it for foraging experience if we still don't get level 1 foraging. And then we could check that trash. And Evelyn always has bread and cookies in that trash. So cookies could be a gift if we need one, or we could just sell them for money. So I think our plan is going to be to buy seeds up until the 8th, and then start buying tiles in town. I think that feels like a solid plan. So now what we're working with, every 2 pieces of clay is a plant. Nice. In the bank you go. I'm not thinking about that tree at all. Last day of spring. Let's make it a banner clay day game. We want stupendous amounts of clay. One isn't stupendous. 2 is though. That is good. 2, getting us on the board. I think I used all my clay luck up on our practice game. Still, this is still a good amount of money though. Did we go to town already to see if there was anything? Nothing. Our forage spot did not pan out for us. And it's annoying to not follow the path. No, absolutely not. I would love to find a horseradish, George, but we're not making it to the mountain anytime soon. I mean, we're gonna have, like, legitimate, solid sources of income soon. We'll have crops. I mean, they're not strawberry money, but they're still gonna be decent. Like, if we have, what, 10? Even if we plant just 10 hot peppers, that would be 400 gold a harvest, and we would get 8 harvests from them? So even if we do nothing else but plant and water 10 pepper plants, what is that? What did I say? 400 times 8? We'd have 3,200 gold. That's a lot of tiles. So I think we're like in pretty good shape. In the box you go. Let's lock in the day. And I think this is probably a natural stopping point here. Right? We'll do a season at a time, I think. So when we come back, we'll play out summer. We'll plant some plants. I'm tempted to, like, cheat us some money so I could see how far away the ocean is. But let's go look. Yes, it was very good.
1010, do recommend this mod if you're interested in playing. It's very approachable. Links in the description. Discord as well. 20 pieces of wood, it's gonna be a while, Robin. It's gonna be a long while. But we are absolutely made a good start. We made it to town, and I guess the next episode is, do we make it to the beach? Okay, thanks so much for joining me, guys. It was nice meeting you, Oblivion. Ray, thanks so much for the mod. Lots of fun, enjoying it. Much appreciated. LDZ, it's always good to see you. You know that? Yes, very successful season. We're off to a good start. The only casualty was our tree. And that was devastating. So I think we're doing pretty good, right? Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for the likes, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.